attack. The gunman getting away with
Prediction Ascension Tribunal. Fair use. CBS 2.
Brutal daytime assault.
This post office on Castle Hill Avenue was a crime scene for most of the day. About an hour before it was set to open, this white minivan parked out in front. The driver crawls into the back and waits. Just after 7 in the morning, this postal worker and her husband opened the gate. Police say the suspect, dressed in all black, then follows her in.
He did it by himself. He said no accomplices, nigga.
Across the street,
I'm on my own.
held up at gunpoint.
Going to a workplace every morning.
He said, I'm doing this on my own, bro.
They rushed here soon after they heard what happened with a mix of emotions.
Anxious, frustrated. I was nervous to find out to see everybody was okay.
I ran over here when I first heard the call. She called me.
CBS New York, fair use.
Give my support.
Surveillance video shows the suspect after more than 10 minutes inside leaving the post office with the bag. Police say in it, $112,000 in cash and 10 boxes of blank money orders, along with a printer designed specifically for those money orders.
The safety and security of postal employees is a top priority for the United States Postal Inspection Service. We are trying
Too many women in charge, bro.
to apprehend the individual responsible for this crime.
The victim,
Individual,
she
he's
suffered
by
minor
herself.
physical injuries, but those who know her say there's a lot she's going through mentally.
She seems very distraught, very scared. She seems very traumatized, very, very frightened. My heart is broken for her.
Concerned for what might happen for speaking out, he didn't want to be identified, but says it's clear more needs to be done to keep fellow workers safe.
I think if she had her manager here, this probably wouldn't have happened. She's been working alone for a few weeks now.
Police believe because the suspect knew exactly where to go, this may have been an inside job. In the Bronx, Kevin Rincon, CBS 2 News.
Prediction Ascension Tribunal. The courts find him guilty. We find the postal service workers guilty. Everyone's guilty. The tribunal has convened. So now you have a guy by himself, doesn't want any accomplices, playing this to the T. 112 grand in cash, 10 boxes of fucking goddamn money orders in the printer machine. How does he plan on doing this? I'm not sure, but he needs to be in another state right now. Doesn't even need to be bullshitting. Postal worker gets robbed right on Castle Hill. It is what it is. The husband came in to help his wife crying and seeing help. Her husband dropped off at work, bro. His pistol whipped, showed him where the safe was at, got away with everything. Where was the cops? The cops only come when it's after the fact. So you need to protect yourself. It is what it is, B. This is the most insidious, determined crime ever. I guess one of his boys backed out because he hopped out all on his own, and he was ready for the smoke, had the gun ready. Pistol whipped her, took the husband in, dragged that nigga in. Several people walked by, they seen it, but they didn't want to get involved because they already knew what it was. Niggas is hungry and they're gonna do whatever they can to get through the day. And this nigga got away with a boatload of cash, probably still in the hood. But the U.S. Inspector General, or the Inspector Police, whatever the fuck you want to call him, it is a federal crime. He did play with the fucking goddamn post office. And he's looking at time if he decides to stay in the States. They said it might be an inside job. So now you're going to blame grandma for the issues that the liberals brought upon us. The liberals did this. Caused crime, mayhem, for everyone to be in a one world government. But no one's paying attention to that. But I understand it. Do you understand? I totally see through the bullshit and the lies of the goddamn country that we live in. America's so free. It's not so free. The 1%ers are even better than the fucking actual elites in the modern man. It's a situation at hand that you can't even trust your own fellow person. But people are broke. Unemployment is not here anymore. So what do? We get it the best way we can. with a gun that's loaded and a person that's vulnerable. The vulnerable person is the victim. It is what it is. For Dixon Central Tribunal, you understand what's going on in the streets. Like, comment, and subscribe. I totally understand if you feel like you're in fear. But are you going to stand up towards the mayhem from the government or the mayhem from a person that's starving